Which one captures life's best moments better? The Samsung S21 FE or the iPhone 13? Today, we're diving deep into a camera showdown to see which phone delivers the ultimate photo and video quality. Let's find out. Before we jump into the camera tests, let's quickly compare the camera setups on these two popular phones. The Samsung S21 FE comes equipped with a triple camera setup, including a 12 megapixel wide, an 8 megapixel telephoto, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens. Meanwhile, the iPhone 13 features a dual camera system with a 12 megapixel wide and a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens. First up, daylight photography. Both phones are known for producing vibrant and sharp images, but let's see how they perform side by side. Check out these shots. The S21 FE tends to boost colors a bit, making them pop, while the iPhone 13 leans towards more natural tones. Notice the difference in the greens and blues here. The iPhone also retains more detail in the shadows, while the Samsung brightens up the entire scene. Let's look at a clear, daytime sky. The Samsung S21 FE captures the sky with vibrant blues and sharp cloud details. Its image processing focuses on enhancing colors and textures, making the sky appear bright and lively. Meanwhile, the iPhone 13 captures a more natural and balanced sky. The colors are slightly muted compared to the S21 FE, but it maintains excellent detail in the clouds and a smooth gradient from light to dark blue. The Samsung S21 FE does an impressive job at capturing the fine veins of the leaf, producing a sharp and crisp image with plenty of detail. Notice how well-defined the edges and textures are, especially around the intricate veins of the leaf. This is due to the S21 FE's excellent image processing, which prioritizes sharpness. Here we have the 1x zoom from both phones. You can see that both the Samsung S21 FE and iPhone 13 provide sharp and detailed images at this base level. Moving on to 3x zoom, which is the maximum optical zoom for the Samsung S21 FE. The details remain crisp and clear thanks to the dedicated telephoto lens. The iPhone 13, however, is already using digital zoom here, and while it still looks good, we can see a slight drop in sharpness. At 5x zoom, the Samsung S21 FE continues to impress with its optical zoom, maintaining clarity and detail. Meanwhile, the iPhone 13, fully relying on digital zoom, starts to show some noise and loss of detail. Finally, let's max out the zoom. The Samsung S21 FE can digitally zoom up to 30x, while the iPhone 13 tops out at 5x. As expected, the S21 FE provides significantly better zoom performance at these higher levels, but you will notice some image quality degradation as we reach the extremes. Here's a side-by-side comparison of both phones' ultra-wide lenses capturing the same scene in bright conditions. Notice the color accuracy, sharpness, and how each phone handles dynamic range. Samsung S21 FE. The image displays vibrant colors and detailed textures. The wider field of view captures more of the scene. iPhone 13. The colors are true to life with excellent contrast and slightly better detail in shadows. The slightly narrower field of view still provides a comprehensive shot. Now let's talk about video quality. Both phones are capable of recording in 4K, but they handle video differently. The iPhone 13 is known for its superior stabilization and dynamic range, which helps in capturing smooth and well-balanced videos even in challenging lighting conditions. The Samsung S21 FE also offers great video quality, especially with its super steady mode. However, it can sometimes struggle with exposure in very bright or dark environments. Let's see how both phones handle a typical street shot at night with minimal ambient lighting. Looking at the Samsung S21 FE, we can see that it does a good job of capturing detail and maintaining low noise levels, but the colors appear slightly muted compared to the iPhone 13. On the other hand, the iPhone 13 delivers a brighter image with more vibrant colors thanks to its advanced night mode algorithms. However, there is a slight increase in noise, especially in the darker areas. The Samsung S21 FE produces a more balanced shot with well-preserved highlights and shadows. The dynamic range is impressive, but some finer details are lost in the darkest areas. In contrast, the iPhone 13's image is brighter overall, with more detail visible in the shadows. However, it tends to slightly overexpose the brighter areas, which might not be ideal in every scenario. The night mode on the Samsung S21 FE captures a surprisingly bright image with a decent amount of detail, but it does struggle with some graininess in the darker areas. On the other hand, the iPhone 13 uses its computational photography to produce a well-lit photo with less noise and more detail. However, the final image appears slightly less natural due to the aggressive post-processing. In low-light conditions, detail capture becomes even more important. The Samsung S21 FE tends to brighten up the scene, enhancing details in darker areas. However, this can sometimes introduce a bit of noise, affecting the overall clarity of fine details. Meanwhile, the iPhone 13 excels at retaining detail with minimal noise, even in low-light settings. Its night mode preserves the texture of surfaces and keeps fine details intact, even in dimly lit areas. The difference is clear when you look at the texture of the walls or the fine details of distant objects. The iPhone 13 provides a cleaner, more detailed image with less graininess. The Samsung S21 FE's ultra-wide lens tends to brighten up dark scenes. This makes the overall image appear more vibrant, especially in low-light settings. The phone's software amplifies light to make objects more visible, but this can sometimes introduce noticeable noise, particularly in the darker areas of the photo. Now, let's take a look at the iPhone 13's ultra-wide lens in the same conditions. The iPhone 13 focuses on capturing a more natural look, retaining more accurate colors and balanced exposure. It effectively reduces noise, even in the darkest parts of the image, preserving finer details and textures. Starting with the Samsung S21 FE, its video recording in low light tends to brighten up the scene. The phone's software enhances the image by increasing exposure, which makes the video appear more vibrant. However, this can also introduce noticeable noise, particularly in darker areas. You might see a grainy texture in low-light videos, which can affect the overall clarity. On the other hand, the iPhone 13's low-light video performance is focused on maintaining a natural look. The iPhone 13 uses advanced noise reduction techniques to keep the image clean and detailed. The video retains more accurate colors and better balances exposure, even in very dark environments. This results in clearer, more defined footage with less grain. When comparing the two, the Samsung S21 FE's approach to low-light video can result in brighter footage, but with a trade-off in terms of noise and detail. The iPhone 13, however, offers a more refined video quality, preserving finer details and reducing noise effectively. Overall, while the Samsung S21 FE provides more brightness in low light conditions, the iPhone 13 delivers superior clarity and less noise, making it a better choice for capturing high quality video in dark settings. So, which one should you choose? If you prefer more natural colors and a consistent all-around camera experience, the iPhone 13 might be your pick. But if you love vibrant photos and don't mind a bit of extra processing, the Samsung S21 FE has a lot to offer. At the end of the day, it all comes down to personal preference. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more camera comparisons and tech reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.